everybody, my name is Traci Chen and I'm the principal lawyer at Mason Chen Law Group. Today we're going to talk about everything related to the 485 visa, in particularly the 485 visa enlivening, the 485 visa extension, and the 485 visa replacement that will be available to those as of the 1st of July 2022. So this is for those people who were outside of Australia from the 1st of February 2020 and the 14th of December 2021. If you log into Vivo, enter in your passport details, you can probably see that your 485 has already been extended if you meet the following requirements, and I'll go through them in a minute. I'll leave the website below so you can check your Vivo details. But for those who are asking if they can travel to Australia, if they've checked their Vivo and they've got the 485 visa extension, the department definitely have that on record. So just using that and your passport, you should be able to travel to Australia. So first of all, let's talk about the 485 visa enlivening. This is for people who had a 485 visa which expired between the 1st of February 2020 and the 14th of December 2021. They must have been in Australia at the time of the grant. Now, I think some people met this requirement. However, they checked their Vivo and they're like, I haven't got the extension. But we found out that they weren't in Australia at the time of the grant. So that's why they don't meet the requirement for the visa enlivening. You must have been stuck outside of Australia anytime between the 1st of February 2020 and the 14th of December 2021. Now, actually, a lot of people who went back for the Christmas holidays or New Year holiday, they just got back before the borders closed, so February or end of February, and so they've been on shore the whole time, and to their surprise they found that their 485 visa had been enlivened and the new expiry date was the 30th of September 2022. So I encourage you to log into Vivo and have a check. Your visa must not have been cancelled since then, and you must not have been granted a further substantive visa. So for example, if your 485 visa expired and you lodged a tourist visa to come to Australia, then you wouldn't be eligible because you had another substantive visa that was granted. Same goes for a student visa. So as long as you've had no further visa granted since that date, you should have had your visa enlivened. Now here's the second stream for the visa extension. So these are for people who held a 485 visa on the 15th of December 2021. So it's different to the group who had their visas enlivened. Their current visa must expire before the 30th September 2022. They must have been in Australia at the time that the 485 visa was actually granted. And then they must have been stuck outside of Australia any period between the 1st of February 2020 and the 14th of December 2021. And they must not have been granted a further visa since the 15th of December 2021. So if you meet any of the criteria for the two streams that I just spoke about, then you should have had your visa extended until the 30th September 2022. If you log into Vivo, you will see it. And I think some people received emails from the department and some people didn't, but Vivo would be a safest bet to check your details. Now, obviously for this one, you don't need to do anything. The government would have just updated it automatically. You don't need to apply, you don't need to call them, you don't need to do anything like that. And obviously there's no cost involved in this. Now, the purpose of this is to allow those who are stuck offshore with their 485 visas to travel back into Australia, to come back, settle in and start working. This was created in the interim to allow them to then apply for a replacement visa on the 1st of July 2020. So let's talk about the 485 replacement visa, which is very different to the last two that I just spoke about. Now, this replacement visa will be available for everyone to apply for if they meet the criteria as of the 1st of July 2022. Now, this one's a little bit simpler and there's a fee associated with that, so let's have a look at this. To be eligible for the 485 replacement visa, you must have been stuck outside of Australia between the 1st of February 2020 and the 14th of December 2021. So to be eligible for this replacement visa, you must have previously already held a 485 visa on or after the 14th of February 2020, and you must have been outside of Australia from any period of the 1st of February 2020 and the 15th of December 2021. So the entire purpose of this is to allow those to reapply for their temporary graduate visa, and it should be for the same length of their previous one. So for example, if it was going to be 2 years, they'd be granted for 2 years again. There is a fee associated. The fee should be around $1,680, and it looks like they'll need to actually provide the supporting documents to support this application. But this is basically the information that's been released so far. Now in my next video, I'm going to talk about the COVID 408 visa. A lot of people have used this visa while they've been onshore and assisting the critical sector. Now, I hope that video was helpful in clarifying a few things around the 485 visa extension, enlivening, and also replacement stream. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and also share this with people who need it. If you guys are interested in any Australian visa topics in general, let me know and leave it in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.